Hello everyone, I am here. How am I gonna do this? Okay. Hello everyone, I am here. I'm gonna say now this video is gonna be everywhere. It really is gonna be everywhere. But I'm going on a trip. Yes, I'm always going on trips on this channel or on my channel, but this time this trip is very different. It's very meaningful, really. Not like the family reunion trip was meaningful as well, but this is meaningful for just me, like personally. So if you do notice, or if you did know, honestly, I'm sorry. Hi, how goes it? It's me, the real Aja P.
All the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
But if you did notice from my videos before, I did do a mental health video, and honestly I liked the video, but it just seemed kind of rushed, and it didn't seem like it kind of focused really on me and my mental health. And for me, when I am depressed or when I am going through a mental health kind of like crisis within me, I like to go on YouTube. I like to watch videos for people that are kind of like me, so then I know that I'm not alone. And sometimes it's hard to find that. So I made a video like that, and it seemed like it was so quick, but I'm doing another one, and I want this one to be kind of more personal. I don't really have too many people that follow me or subscribe to me yet, or too many viewers. So this is kind of good to get it out now. Who's to say where this video may go? But I wanted to do something like this. So I am going on a trip. This is the first time I ever went on a trip by myself. So I'm excited, but I'm very nervous as well. I have a lot of anxiety. I'm so nervous. But it's something that I needed to do. I want to explain more when I do get to the place why I'm doing this and where I am mentally and things of that nature, and what I'm trying to, get through of the reason why I'm on this trip. But I am going on this trip for this mental health. I am going to the beach. It's going to be very, very beautiful, but I'm just going by myself to get it together. So as you did see, I did go to the store. I picked up some snacks so I can eat, because when I get there, I don't want to leave. I just want to sit inside and just go through this, this journey, this mental health and this journey. So I bought some snacks for when I do get there. And if I do anything, there's like a Walmart around the corner. I am going to stop and get gas once I am closer by there, but I'm not going to be too much showing the way there because I'm going to be driving and I am by myself. So I really want to be focused, but I'm going to show me getting there a little bit, but I'm not going to show too much. But once I do get there, I'll be able to explain more in depth what I'm doing. So we have about a 2-hour trip. Let's get to it. We made it. So let me actually chat with y'all. Okay, we just made it back. I want to let y'all know I'm at the beach. I'm at PC. Look how beautiful it is where I'm at. You can see the beach right there, boats and everything. The lighting is amazing. So the reason why I came here, again, as I said in the beginning, I have depression, I have anxiety, and lately it hasn't been good. I've been going through a lot in life. I quit my job. I had a whole government state job, and I quit it, not because it was really a terrible job, but it just wasn't for me anymore. I was there almost 4 years. In January, it would have been 4 years. And when I've been there, like in the beginning, it was very, very, very good. Not saying it was lenient, but it wasn't as busy. I always did love what I did for my job, but a little bit before, and then definitely during COVID, it kind of hit us hard with the people being there, and with the people that could still be there, more people, I was working at a contact center, more people were calling us, and it's not that many people to pick up the phones. So it was just kind of getting to me mentally. Every time I had to wake up or go to work or be there, I was just getting depressed. I didn't want to be there anymore. And, you know, I felt like with my work, I knew I wasn't trying as hard, and I felt like my, you know, what I could do was decreasing. You know, my work ethic was decreasing a lot. Even though they didn't see a change, I was still one of the top people that was answering the phones. I was giving good customer service. The people loved me. Me and myself, I knew I could do better, and I wasn't doing that because I just didn't like being there. It was getting very saddening. I was taking a lot of days off, even if I didn't have PTO. Even though I didn't have PTO, which is paid time off, I was still taking days off because mentally I could not be there. And with it being a government job, I was going to try to get which is called like FMLA, which is for Florida medical leave of absence. Just saying that, hey, we know that you're going through something, and you know, if you do take the day off, it doesn't affect to where you could get fired, but you just won't get paid for it. And you know, people told me like 2 years ago I should do that, and I just felt like I was weak if I did do it, or I just couldn't handle the job, so I just neglected it until I was like, okay, I really need it. But my battle on my behalf that I needed it so bad that by the time I went to get it, it was just too late. I was like, I have to go. I'm just ready to go. So that kind of caused on some of my depression. And then with that, I was like, okay, I'm gonna start a business, which is the business I talked about before here, which is Afro Goodies. And I was like, I'm gonna do my business, and it started off really good. And then, you know, I started not to get as many customers. So I was like, wow, here I left this good job that gave me benefits and, you know, paid time off and everything, and paid days, you know, holidays. And I left it all just so, you know, I could be my own boss. But here I am. I felt like I was failing. So that was making me very sad, because it's like, why did you do that? Why did you make that big decision? You know, if you're doing something so well, why did you make that big decision if you didn't have something, you know, concrete or stable? Even though it's my job, I love my job, I love my business, you know, it comes and goes of how many customers you get. So it was kind of a lot for me on that. And actually, another thing with me is I was just piling up a lot of issues internally, you know, with my feelings and stuff. I am a person to where if something is going wrong, or if I feel really bad, if my emotions are getting the best of me, I don't cry. Like, I don't cry because I just feel like, one, it's weak for me. You know, I just feel like it's weak. And then it's like, okay, with me crying, what is it going to do now? Did it help? Like, okay, what's your next step? Did you get any answers? Did you get any results when you just sat there and cried for like 30 minutes? No. Okay, get over it. Figure out what you can do. And at first I thought it was the best way, because like, now I'm not getting emotional, now I'm not crying, now I'm moving towards a better answer. But I actually went on Twitter and I saw this tweet, and it said that somebody had went to their therapist, and it said, you know, intellectualizing your depression or your sadness is just very much still, you know, running away from what your emotions are or what you're feeling. You know, you're trying to be smart about it, like, oh, if I think this way, then it's all good. But it's like, you're still pushing what you're feeling away, just trying to be smart. And I was like, wow, that's me. And it was just getting a lot of stuff just bad. And it went to the point to where just random people around, you know, if they spoke or if I said anything to them, I always thought something negative, like right afterwards. And it's not me, like, it's not me. I'm a very happy person, and I love to, you know, boast people up and hype people up. It makes me happy to do that, to see somebody else smile. But while I was doing that, I was starting to have negative thoughts in the back of my head. Like, I would say something nice, but then in the back of my head, I'll be like, she's really not, or something just negative. And I'm like, that is not me, that's not me. So I knew I had to change something. And in the spare of the moment, I was on with all of this stuff happening, I guess these signs that were happening. I had saw this video that I'm gonna put in after.
You've got this. You can do this. Oh, fight, strive, stay alive. Do it, prove it. And let love Let love take over. Love. And I speak life and light and joy over your week.
It was Thank Lord for Peter Collins. Please make this a whole song because you are actually helping a lot of people. But I heard this song and it hit me so hard that it made me want to cry. And like I said before, I am not a crier, but it made me want to cry. So I said, even though I'm at my lowest and money is tight and, you know, I need to pay attention to my business, mentally, I needed this. So here we are for this trip. Now I can tell you what this trip is for. So this trip is a retreat, a mental health retreat for me. And my goal is to cry, which is for people odd to say, but for me, even though I feel sad, my body doesn't let me cry anymore. You know, it just, I'm like, man, it really hurts, man, it really hurts, man, it really hurts. And I feel like, oh, I'm about to cry. But my body is like, no, no, we're not doing that. Like, no, we're not crying. So honestly, it's almost in a way to where I can't physically cry anymore, but I know I'm at a low space. So what I'm going to be doing for these 3 days that I'm here, I am here to cry. I am here to feel every emotion, to accept every emotion, to be okay with the emotions that I'm going through, to be okay with crying. If I cry 30 times a day, that's fine. You know, this is something to where I can kind of cleanse my soul in a way, so I can move on to kind of see or just understand better myself of what is going on with me. So I'm just here to cry. I'm gonna be here for about 2-3 days. I bought food, as y'all saw. I bought snacks to where I don't have to leave. I have an adult beverage, so it can kind of, you know, encourage me to feel my feelings more, but I am not leaving this place. But in a way, I'm kind of excited. I know I need this. And like I said before in the beginning, with my depression, I go on YouTube and I try to find other people that kind of feel the way I'm feeling or going through something that I am. So I know that it's okay that I'm feeling this way. And also, if it's hard to kind of find some people that are feeling my way too. So maybe I can help somebody out. Who's to say? But yes, that is the reason why I am here today, to feel all the emotions, to cry, to let it out, to become a better person, and just cleanse myself. I was so nervous, but I'm so kind of glad that I'm here though. Like, I really am glad that I'm here. It feels like therapy, but I'm kind of glad that I am here though, because I just know that it's going to help me out. My family was so supportive with this. They understood, you know, which is amazing. With my family, depression is not something that they neglect, but it's not something that they are kind of educated on. It's not a bad thing, especially in an African-American household, you know? So this is something I'm really glad that they just kind of just let me do it. But anyway, while we're still here, I'm going to start putting stuff up in the kitchen, just in the fridge and everything. And I'm also going to show you all what the place looks like. So let's show you. So when you do walk in, of course, it's the lovely front door. You have this good mirror. I'm using this at the moment because I have my handheld mic, but I'm using this at the moment. So, and I brought this up, and I think people think I'm doing OnlyFans, but yeah, moving on with the tour. You walk in, and here is the room. You walk in further, the bathroom. And you walk further down this hallway, long, lovely hallway, to where you get to this room. Well, it's not really a room, but it's 2 bunks here. I tried to find a place with only 1 room, but they were not having that. Another bathroom, which is very, very gorgeous. And after you leave this hallway, you start to get into the kitchen. Oh my gosh, where this kitchen is gorgeous. This gorgeous living room, kitchen, and dining room has a bar and a sitting area. And then outside is this patio where you can see the beach and relax. So it's honestly gorgeous, if you ask me. It's honestly gorgeous. I'm going to sit y'all down and I can start putting some of the stuff in the fridge. I'm going to do a haul of all the stuff I bought. I got 2 extra large burritos for like dinner if I get hungry. I also have Hot Pockets if I get hungry or for breakfast. I got these Jamaican patties for dinner if I don't want like the burritos. I got these for breakfast, what I never seen before, which is a stuffed hash brown. I never had it before, but I got that if I want it for breakfast. Some juices, keep hydrated. I also, another juice and more juice. I also got some chips. I got some honey buns in case I want something sweet. And I got ibuprofen because again, I came here to cry. So if I do cry, I feel like I'm going to cry. I know I'm going to cry. That's the reason why we're here, is to cry and be okay with us crying. So I bought these in case like I cry so much that I get a headache. So what I'm going to do now is just like change, just relax and everything like that. And I'll be back with y'all. So I'm so upset. So I went in the kitchen when I was, putting up the food. And when I was putting up the food, there was something on the table like y'all probably saw in my vlog. And it had said, there was like wristbands if I wanted to go to like this sort of resort. And then there was something else. This. A parking garage permit. So it's something that I had to put on my car so that they don't tow me, which is not a problem. I don't want to get towed. The only problem is I have to get back out. And that is like legit a 15-minute walk from where I am because I couldn't find the elevator to closer to where I was. Okay, so I am back now. As you can see, I changed clothes and something more comfy. A hoodie is always comfy. So I have on my hoodie and I'm trying to eat now because if I'm going to be drinking some adult juice for that adult courage, I need to eat. So I'm eating now a Hot Pocket. One of the stuff that I had got from the snacks and stuff like that I got. So I'm eating my Hot Pocket now. Actually right now I feel fine, but that's just right now. I used to live by myself, so with that it's kind of kicking back in with me being alone. It's fine, but that's going to be until later on when I'm really alone, when I'm really able to think. That's probably when I'm going to get my emotions out the most. You think of more stuff at night. I just know I'm going to be crying more at night, but I'm okay. Like I said, I am welcoming those feelings. I am okay with those feelings, with feeling that, but I'm not gonna lie, it's weird that I'm scared to feel them, to say like I'm scared to feel them, but I am. But right now I feel fine. I finished eating. I don't know why I kind of felt like a task to really eat. Lately I haven't been eating that much. Like I'll just wake up and everything and be like, okay, I'm hungry, I need to eat, but so much happens, or I just don't really feel like eating to where I don't. And then I look at the time, it's like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, wow, I haven't ate today. And it's like, I'm still not even hungry. But again, I knew I was going to be drinking some adult juice. And for the youngins out there that aren't drinking because they're underage, but later on, when you are of age, you have to eat when you drink or else you'll be really sick. I'm not gonna go crazy or nothing like that, but still, bending the weight still kind of did feel like a task. So what I'm gonna do now is just like relax a little bit, spend some time with myself and everything. If I do, I'm gonna end the vlog later. I don't know if I want to end it now because it seems like not too much happened, but I drove for like 2 hours and stuff like that, so I am not tired but just a little worn out. So I'm just gonna relax a little bit for this trip. I'm trying not to get on social media. I'll probably get on YouTube just to keep me occupied because I don't watch TV. So I'll watch YouTube, but I'm not trying to get on any social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I don't want to get on any social media, just really be with myself with music and everything in my thoughts, surprisingly. So I'm gonna do that, see how it goes. If I start crying, I'll be back on the vlog, but I'm gonna do that, see how it goes. So I'll be back. It's like I'm shaking. Hold on. So I'm back. And I haven't cried yet. I tried to kind of be in an upbeat mood as always, and that's my problem. That is my problem. Like I know I'll feel bad. Like I'll know I'll feel bad. And instead of like go through that feeling and everything like that, I'm like, okay, let's change it because we don't want to feel like that. And it's just like I'm playing upbeat music so I could be upbeat when it's just like, honey, you're here for a reason. You're here to feel these feelings. And it's just like, I'm so freaking stubborn. I'm just like stubborn and I just don't want to. I just don't want to feel them. Anxiety hit me for me to be like, you're running again. Sometimes I wish I could just turn off my head, honestly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play sad music so I can feel it more. People know, like, if you're depressed, you play like sad music to get more into the feeling. So I'm gonna be right back because let me get the Wi-Fi so then I can play the music on my laptop. So I had to call the dude. Well, I didn't call him, I texted him to get the Wi-Fi. So I finally got the Wi-Fi together. Are y'all ready to simp? Ooh. Ooh.
But my heart still remembers the sound of a dream of a loved one day. So if you said it, please say it loud and don't let me down. Prove it to yourself and let love take over you.
Bad part is I feel so stupid right now. But like really on the inside, I'm hoping, like I'm praying that maybe somebody that be going through depression like I do, like dang, I can stay eat. It's okay. Take that vacation, boo. Take that vacation. It's gonna work. It's gonna help. This is not a sad song, but it's I love this song. It's old school and I'm an old school head. Y'all, I'm about to simp in peace. I can't do this anymore. I'm about to simp in peace. I know I'm gonna cry, but I'm just gonna simp in peace, right? And I'm just gonna be on my laptop and just simp in peace and cry, y'all. But anyway, thank y'all so much if y'all stay with me this long. Like, comment, subscribe, become part of the family. This is just the beginning. Hopefully, honestly, this is helping somebody out. Who's to say? Anyway, thank y'all so much. See y'all for the next one. Love you, mean it. Bye.